Okay.
We were told Brian Gwaltney was not home when we stopped by his Laurel address. The 39-year-old high school social studies teacher and assistant football coach is accused of having sex with two 15-year-old girls in his class at Charles H. Flowers High School in Springdale.
A coach in that position where you actually build trust in children and are supposed to be a role model to children, I find that very shocking.
You know, I have 4 kids of my own in Prince George's County schools. I share the public's concern about our children being safe in the schools.
According to the indictment, sometime in late December, Gwaltney passed a note to one teenager asking if she was still a virgin. He later had sex with her twice. The indictment also alleges in January he had sex with the second victim after hours in his locked classroom. While her friends went to pick up Chinese takeout, he had delivered to the school.
When we heard of the allegations, we immediately took action.
The substitute teacher was fired from his job in May, and a letter went home to parents. Officials say there are more victims out there.
Precious cargo allegedly sexually abused by 27-year-old Prince George's County school bus driver Scott Smallwood.
I mean, we trust bus drivers.
You can never be too sure.
James Ryder Randall in Clinton, one of 6 schools in Prince George's County where Smallwood drove routes before his arrest. Also on the list, middle schools, Folloy and Gwynn Park, and high schools, Gwynn Park, Wise, and Douglas.
Are you concerned this guy may have had contact with other children?
Yes, very much so.
Smallwood's only known victim was a 7-year-old boy on one of the driver's night routes, according to court documents. School officials say they do not know if the victim attends Ryder Randall, but parents here are clearly shaken.
You can do background investigations. You can do all these things to try to alleviate these problems, but there's no fail-safe.
No criminal history.
Prince George's school officials say Smallwood cleared a criminal background and fingerprint check, as well as random drug tests during his 5 years driving the school bus. He's not on Maryland's sex offender registry.
We are working with authorities to try to figure out what we need to do in terms of cooperating with law enforcement on the next steps, and we want to get communication out to parents.
That's one reason why my wife and I, we drive here every day. We drop our son off and we pick our son up.